For the last few years, springtime has been a little bittersweet for me. Everything is blooming again, the flowers are coming back, the trees are green, garden centers are full of life and color, and normally all of that makes me feel really happy. But this time of year also carries some heavy memories for me too. Welcome to Little Blessed Nest. My name is Stephanie. May 5th marked 3 years since Timmy passed away. And if you've ever lost someone you love, you know grief doesn't really follow a schedule. Some days you're okay, and other days it sneaks up on you out of nowhere. Sometimes it shows up as sadness, and sometimes it just feels like exhaustion, lack of motivation, or not quite feeling like myself. I've learned over the years that when I start feeling like that, I have to be intentional about taking care of myself a little extra. Nothing fancy or expensive. Sometimes self-care is just sitting on the back porch for a few minutes and letting the sun hit my face. Sometimes it's forcing myself to get out of the house when I'd rather stay in bed. Sometimes it's wandering through a garden center, looking at flowers and plants. I don't know what it is about plants, but they always lift my spirits a little. And y'all already know me. I can never resist checking the clearance section for the sad little plants nobody wants anymore. I always feel bad for them sitting there half dead and dried up when I know all they need is a little love. I think maybe that's why I love rescuing them so much. Sometimes all something needs is sunlight, water, patience, and a little care to come back to life again. And maybe people aren't all that different. Let me know in the comments when you're feeling down or blue, what do you do to cheer yourself up? What makes you feel better? I share little bits and pieces of real life and real struggles, but at the same time, I don't want to get on here and be a Debbie Downer or, complain or be upset because I'm a crier. And anytime I get to talking about emotions or things like that, I always get to crying, and I hate crying in videos. I appreciate that you guys care and are listening and that you share your challenges as well. My friend Kristen and I have talked about this recently. While we don't wish bad things on anyone else and we don't want anybody else to go through things that we go through that are challenging, at the same time, it's always nice to know that you're not alone. It's always nice to know, like, hey, this person is struggling with the same thing as me. Like, it's not just me. So it's kind of a weird thing, but it is true. I'm very fortunate to have people in my life and to have family, to have friends, to have Ryan who encourage me and who lift me up and who are there for me when I have hard days. And I hope all of you have people in your life who do the same for you. On this day, I was looking for some flowers to plant in those metal hanging baskets that Ryan and I got from the Goodwill bins last year. But I just wanted to plant some flowers in that. And then I also had a few pots there from last year that I wanted to put some plants in, but I didn't want to spend a lot of money, but I did still want to browse for other things to see if maybe there were some plants I might want to pick up later for my house. Now, I've been focusing more on perennials and on flowering bushes that I know will come back every year, because that's where you're going to get the best bang for your buck, in my opinion. I am learning as the years go by that it's much more economical for me to buy something that's going to come back every year, or to buy a bush that flowers like my hydrangea bush and my rose bushes. I get beautiful flowers from those every year. I don't have to continue spending money year after year because every year they bloom and they look beautiful. So I'm working towards getting all of my landscaping on my patio moved to perennials or flowering bushes, as I said, except for like in my raised bed that I have. I think I'm going to do dahlias this year in there, and I would next year like to have a little wildflower garden so that I can cut them and put them in the house and vases and things. I've always wanted to do that, so I think next year I will focus on that. I've really been trying to be more intentional about taking care of my skin as I'm getting older, not in a trying to look 20 again kind of way, but more in a healthy self care kind of way. I've gotten back into using my jojoba oil first because it's really nourishing and it helps my skin stay hydrated without feeling heavy. And then I like to use one of these tools to help encourage lymphatic drainage and reduce puffiness in my face. It's honestly become such a relaxing part of my nighttime routine. Sometimes I like to stick it in the fridge and let it get nice and cold, and it's like a little treat for my face. I think as we age, hydration, circulation, and just being consistent with skincare starts to matter so much more. For me, I just needed it to be simple and inexpensive, and this routine is just that.
And then the last thing that I put on my face before I go to bed at night is this Lean eye cream. It really only takes a tiny little pea-size amount, and that actually will be enough for both my eyes. And then you just want to lightly pat it. So I'm going to put some over here too. You can see how much I have left after 3 months. I still have plenty of product left. And you guys told me to use my ring finger. Thank you for the tip. I do that now. I think that one applies the least amount of pressure because you really want to be gentle around your eyes. I think what I like most about it is that the improvements have felt gradual and natural looking over time. So it's something that will last you a good while. One thing that I've noticed, especially over the last month, is that my under eye area looks a lot smoother, a lot less puffy and dark, and my makeup really seems to sit better on my under eye area. And I feel like my skin doesn't look as tired or dry as it used to. I used to get a lot of dryness right here. And I love how rich and nourishing the texture feels compared to lighter eye creams. The Costco bundle comes both with the full size and the travel size. This is really convenient to toss in your bag, your overnight bag if you're going on a trip.
I'll have it linked in the description box below if you'd like to try it out for yourself. Big thanks to Lean for partnering with me in today's video. Picking up quick. Like you can feel it coming.
Like the actual look at the line right there.
They're smart enough to get away, and we're out here in it.
Looking right at it.
Yeah.
That's the ring.
Oh yeah, we're getting in before we get hit in the head with something. Bless America. It actually wasn't that bad of a storm, but the fur babies, they do not like storms at all. They were all huddled in the floor in here in the living room, so I went in there and sat with them and petted them and tried to comfort them a little bit. Who is it?
Me, Carson.
Carson? These babies are almost done with the school year. It is so wild to me how much kids change in the course of a school year. Cricket was so excited to see them. He loves kids. And Sophie was afraid he was going to steal her banana, so she was avoiding him. Oh.
Smiling.
He's smiling, ain't he? You got them belly rubs. So I am just measuring back here to see what size boards I need to make this bookshelf, because I'm turning this area into like a reading nook kind of deal. And I've had several people ask me, are you really going to sit there and read? Probably not, but it's still going to be cute. He's rotten. You're rotten. We are off to Chelsea's house for Wyatt's birthday party. We're going for a ride with Carson. We're going to go to a birthday party. Chelsea and Caleb have been working really hard on their landscaping in different parts of the house, and it's all coming together so good. I love their circle driveway and the little sidewalk they made here. Seeing all these kids growing up so fast is honestly emotional for me sometimes. I still picture Wyatt as this tiny little thing running around. He's the only baby that I've ever seen be born. And now here we are celebrating another birthday already. And my twin nieces are graduating from high school in just a few days. which truly does not seem possible. I'm so incredibly proud of them and the young women they've become. Watching them grow up, discover who they are, work hard, and reach this milestone has been really special. It's funny because when you're younger, you feel like life moves so slowly. But the older I get, the faster it all seems to go. Happy birthday to you. We made little mini cupcake sandwiches. All right, well, I would say it was a successful birthday party. Cricket enjoyed seeing all the kiddos, didn't you, Cricket? He wants to go back. He's looking for his Nana. Cricket and I are picking up a little bit of barbecue for dinner because I'm tired and I don't want to cook. And Ryan's not feeling good. He's got allergies, sinus, all that going on. So picked up some barbecue. Actually not a bad deal. It's like 30 bucks for the barbecue, 3 like big side items, and bun. So I think it's the way to go if you're gonna eat out for a family, is to get a barbecue thing, at least here in the South. Hey friends, we are about to go meet my mom and my sister. We're gonna go have lunch for Mother's Day today, and we are in Adairsville, Kentucky, which is located near Russellville, Kentucky. There's a little restaurant here that I had seen on Facebook people were talking about, and I thought we would go try it. It's called Dueling Pistols, and it's supposed to be really good. So let's go meet my mom and Chelsea. Sophie! I didn't know you was coming. It's a girls' day. I love you. As I said, I had never been here before, so we weren't sure what to expect, and we kind of had a little trouble finding the entrance. This is nice. Ooh, I like how they did these elephant ears in this pot. That's different. We made our way to a booth, and the waitress was really sweet, and she made Sophie a Shirley Temple, which she'd never had before, and she loved it.
No, it's all righty.
Do you like it? Going. Is it delicious? Yeah? I guess so. Ooh. They have a special on Friday and Saturdays where 2 can dine for $29.99. I ordered the warm apple salad. If you go here, I do recommend splitting. Sophie got a salad. I don't think you're going to leave hungry.
No. See the size of this salad.
My mom got a club sandwich with sweet potato fries. Chelsea got a burger with fries. And everybody's portions were really big. And the prices are a little high. My mom and I ended up splitting my salad and her sandwich, and it was really good. We both enjoyed our meal. I spotted a couple of little thrift stores on the square here. They were having a car show on the square and some music and other things going on. And this particular shop had everything half off. I think she may have been like closing the shop, going out of business. This box here was full of baby dolls for only $2, and these are like expensive baby dolls. So Sophie actually picked her up one for $2. My mom found this cute little tray. I don't think she picked it up though. Chelsea was on the hunt for artwork. She's looking for pictures to hang in her house. And I think she found one here that she really liked and ended up buying. And I know she got a basket, but that might have been from the next place. I love Sophie's little purse that she's packing. She's so cute. Chelsea straightened her hair, and you could tell like she was feeling herself on this day. She and her twin brother Silas just graduated from preschool and will be starting kindergarten in August. Thank you. Say choo-choo! Chelsea went to put her pictures in the car, and we ran inside this little store, and Sophie got her a snow cone for being good. Did you get a slushie? Let me see that. Oh, you got all different colors. We went in search of a bench for her to sit down and enjoy her snow cone because she didn't want to eat it while she was walking. I think she was afraid she would drop it. So Nana sat here with her and helped her control the meltage. And And while they were doing that, Chelsea and I ran down to the end of the little strip here and went into this thrift store, or antique store actually is what it says. And they had a ton of stuff in here, way more than you would think from the outside of the building. They had a lot of glassware, a lot of artwork, just so many different things. And we browsed through here pretty quickly because they were actually about to close. Chelsea liked that painting or picture. I don't think it was actually a painting, but you can see here all of this glass. I love glassware, especially like etched glassware. And I thought this was a cute little dish. They also have this cushion. Is that what it's called? The square ones? Is it a cushion? I don't know. I think I may have made that up. Honestly, I probably wouldn't have known what this was if I hadn't have seen another thrift shopper's Instagram reel recently where they picked up one of these, and I just thought it was so cool. This old toaster is so cute, but it doesn't have the cord that comes with it. $10. We browsed around the shop for a while, but we tried to be very respectful because they were about to close. I would definitely go back and check this place out again. I can't remember what the name of it was, and I didn't get a video of it, but it is in Adairsville, Kentucky, as I said, right there on the square. I did see a few things that I really liked. I'm really into oil paintings, and I thought this one was really pretty. It had so many different colors in it. I also liked this glassware. And I also found a little candle holder that I thought was really cute. It had a very cottage vibe to it, and I almost picked it up, but I ended up putting it back. And it had on the bottom, all it said was Austria on it, with this green little rim and the little florals. Very cute, very charming and cottage-like, and it was only $3. I had such a good time spending the day having lunch and thrift shopping with my mama and my sister and my sweet little niece. And I hope you guys enjoyed coming along with us. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you more than I can say. That's going to be it for this video. I hope to see you again next week.
That is free. That's a gift she used.